families. Today we are going to read a book. We are going to read Caps for Sale. This is a book that we've read a couple of times at school, and I know everybody really likes it, so it should be a fun video. For this book, I'm going to have all of my animals help me. They're going to pretend to be monkeys. Is this a monkey? No, but we're going to pretend that this cat is a monkey. All right, for this book, I need lots and lots of hats, right? If we look at the front cover, I see all the hats that the peddler has. So let's count my hats. All right, first, I have this blue hat, 1. Then, let's see. I have a hat for the snow, 2. Oh my goodness, this is silly. Then, I have another hat for the snow. Here's 3. All right. I have this brown hat. That's 4. What's next? I have a straw hat. That's 5. I have another straw hat. That's 6. I have this orange hat. That's 7. I have this gray hat. That's 8. Oh, and I have one more hat. I have this black hat. I have 8 hats on my head, and I'm going to add one more. How many am I going to have? 9. I have 9 hats on my head. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? All right, I'm ready to read the book. This is so silly. We have the front cover, we have the back cover, and we have the spine. The title is Caps for Sale. Once, there was a peddler who sold caps. But he was not like an ordinary peddler, carrying his wares on his back. He carried them on top of his head. First he had his own cap, then a bunch of gray caps, then a bunch of brown caps, then a bunch of blue caps, and on the very top, a bunch of red caps. He walked up and down the street, holding himself very straight and very still, so he didn't upset his caps. And as he walked, he called, "Caps for sale, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He walked up and down the street calling, "Caps for sale, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." But nobody wanted any caps. Nobody even wanted a red cap. He was very hungry, but he had no money for lunch. Oh, so hungry. "I think I'll go for a walk," he said. And he walked out of town slowly, slowly, so he did not upset his caps. He walked for a long time until he came to a tree. "That's a nice place for a rest," he said. So he sat down very slowly so he didn't upset his caps. And he leaned back, little by little, up against the tree trunk. Then he put up his hand to feel if his caps were straight. First he checked his own cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, and the red caps at the very top. They were all there, so he went to sleep. He slept for a long time. When he woke up, he was refreshed and rested. Does he have any caps? Where did they go? Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. He He has no more caps, so I'm taking off mine. Ready? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness, my animals are too small. Gotta get some bigger ones. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, ready? But before standing up, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were in place, and all he felt was his own cap. Where did they go? Where do you think they went? He looked to the right of him. No caps. He looked to the left of him. No caps. He looked in back of him. No caps. He looked behind the tree. No caps. Then he looked up in the tree, and you know what he found? On every branch sat a monkey, and on every monkey was a cap. Look at all those monkeys in the tree. That's so crazy. The peddler looked at the monkeys. The monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. So finally, he spoke to them. "You monkeys, you," he said, waving his finger at them. "You give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook their fingers at him and said, "Tss, tss, tss." This made the peddler feel mad. So he shook both his hands at them and he said, "You monkeys, you, give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook their hands at him and said, "Tss, tss, tss." Now he was so angry, so he stamped his foot. And he said, "You monkeys, you, give me back my caps." What did the monkeys do? Do you think they gave them to him? No, I don't think so. The monkeys only stamped their feet and they said, "Tss, tss, tss." By this time, the peddler was really, really angry. He stamped both his feet. And he shouted, "You monkeys, you, give me back my caps." But the monkeys only stamped both their feet and said, "Tss, tss, tss." At last, he was so angry that he took off his cap and threw it on the ground. But then, each monkey pulled off their cap. And all the gray caps, and all the brown caps, and all the blue caps, and all the red caps came flying out of the tree. So the peddler picked up his caps and put them back on his head. First his own cap, and then the gray caps, and then the brown caps, and then, I don't have any blue caps, but we're going to put on this black one, and the red caps at the very top. Oh my goodness. Whoa. And slowly, slowly, he walked back to town, calling, "Caps for sale, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." The end. Wow, guys. That was such a fun story. I know I had fun with all my caps, and I hope you had fun too. At home, maybe you can find all of your caps and practice putting them all on your head like me. I'll see most of you tomorrow for our Zoom, and I'll see everybody else next week. Have a great weekend.